I'll be there. If you can't see,
that might be part of the reason.
No. I promise it's not. It was just like.
I can't make it graduation. It's been nothing but graduation.
Make sure we bust over. Exactly. So I went down and I got that window. I know how to use that window.
Oh, that's good. Good. Apparently, you probably didn't know Paul DePrey, did you? He's going to be a big career fair for Epic.
What?
Do you have enough tabs?
No. I'll tell you why here in a minute.
Anyway, he's going to be there.
Bartender's gonna have to close down.
Yeah, I kind of looked at the board and I was like,
You already got it.
yeah, but I was still looking because I have your 10.
That's terrifying.
So you might as well.
What?
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Your tabs are there.
That was me getting ready for today. Search. Okay, you need to tell me what's going on. Okay, so we'll wait for the mad rush of students in the last minute, and then you're going.
Yeah.
How are you?
Tired. How about you?
About the same.
Okay,
Probably not as.
Actually, the worst thing.
And for different reasons.
different reasons, hopefully.
I mean, yeah.
You don't have a baby, do you?
I
No, okay. Okay.
You're not supposed to, but I don't have one.
Yeah. I would wait.
That's your roommate.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Okay, so there is a conference going on this week. Does anybody know what conference it is? GDC. GDC. What is GDC? It is the Game Developers Conference. It happens once a year, and it's a huge conference. A lot of things come out. A lot of people go to the conference and give talks about the games they've done, the AI behind the games, the way they developed it. And people that develop tools go to this conference and release things about their tools. So one thing that happened yesterday, there's another engine that is sort of in competition with Unity called the Unreal game engine. That one came out. I got emails from like 3 of you saying there's a new engine out and it's free.
Well,
That was the big thing.
it's been out. It just hasn't been free.
It has, yeah. So they changed their pricing model to be completely free. and you can use it. If you make over $3,000 in a quarter, you have to give them 5%, but otherwise the tool is completely free. So they're trying to compete with Unity that has this free portion to get people to use their model instead. So that happened yesterday, and then Unity is going to do stuff today. So Unity decided to take down their website, their whole website, until like 10 and 30. Their whole website.
Wait, what about the docs?
All the docs are gone for right now. Yes, but there's other ways you can find them. They should be. If you've downloaded Unity, you should have a copy of the docs somewhere on your computer. And you can also just say, search for it in Google and get the cache, or you can use a program that I downloaded. Somebody said, go find Dash. It's a way to have a bunch of documents just available for you. I think it's only for the Mac, but it might be for Windows. But it says, don't go to the web, just search this, and here's all your stuff about Unity. So the docs are available, but it will go back up at 8:30 Pacific time, and we'll see what the new thing is. Probably Unity 5 will be coming out.
Class and take a look.
What?
Crash their website.
Sure, we will take a look and see what happens at 10:30. So,
What a great video.
30 people?
so that's why I have so many tabs open. I discovered this yesterday, and I was like, oh, I need to have all these tabs available if I want to talk about something in class, because they're just gone, and you can't find them. So we'll see about that. And also, I was just trying to search the web to get things ready for today. We'll see what happens. So who knows what's going to happen with this, but this week is usually a big week in the game development community. Lots of big things happen. Okay, so our assignment for the moment is to understand steering behaviors. We talked about them last time. We worked through this kind of model, and we had one bot running around navigating to a specific location on the screen. Any questions about what we did last time? Any questions about the other steering behaviors that you have to implement? I sent out that email. I said pick 4 of these and come up with some kind of mini game that lets you have fun and involves steering behaviors. Yes?
In that email, those that are listed on the same line are considered the same steering behavior?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's basically changed the plus to a
Reversal.
minus. No, that doesn't count. So you've got to do something a little bit more than just change the sign of an operator. Yeah.
Do you want it to be something where you interact with all of these NPCs, or can it be just there's something that are like happening in the environment that you avoid, sort of like?
That's completely your choice. I want to leave it wide open to say, see how a steering behavior can fit into some game idea you have. And I don't want it to be a super involved, huge game idea. I want it to be just focused, something that somebody can sit down and casually click a couple buttons. Hey, I won. That's the whole goal. And I'm trying to get you to think about ideas of game design early. You've got the project coming up where you've got to make a game over the weekend. And I want you to get some experience trying to think through a game idea in parallel with all the tools and methods and stuff that we're learning. So get familiar with just trying something out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, and keeping your ideas small, clean, not overburdened with so many things going on. It's going to be due, I think, on Friday. We'll see how far you get with it, but that's my goal, is to try to have them due on Friday. Okay, so I have a few things I want to show you about tools and methods that might help you debug your mini games that you're making, and also things that will help you make a slightly more interesting mini game. You can have it be a bit more interactive. Let's see if we can get that to work. So I want to make, like we saw at the end of last time, lots of these objects. Not just one, but a lot of them. Let's see how we can do that. Create an empty game object. Let's call it the populator. let's make a script, populator script, throw that on the populator object. And we are ready to go. This was our seek script from before. We had some vector3. We start and we go to it, and now we have a populator script. So I want to make a lot of those spheres that run around. Public game object bot. Doesn't have anything there. Here's my sphere. Let's turn this into a prefab just to make sure we keep it around, and I can change it later if I need to. But here's my sphere. Let's put the sphere inside the bot that's going to be created there. Okay, what else do we want? I want how many of them? Int numbots should be showing up here. Let's try to make 30 of them. Let's also make a floor. Well, I want that to be a prefab too. Just making sure everything still works. But now I want to sequentially go through and create all those bots and create the floor and throw them in there and have them all be seeking whatever we want. So here, again, under the start, to make these things happen. Instantiate the floor. Test this out. Delete. Where did my floor go? Has no floor. Aha. There's my floor. And there's the floor underneath it. Okay. Perfect. So, now that I've got the floor in there all the time, let's make my objects. Populate the world. And we know how many bots we want to make. Let's do a simple for loop. 0 less than numbots. And let's put them in the right places. Instantiate the bot at a new vector3 random.range -10. Ugh. Ten 0 and we need one more thing.